Hi, friends. Happy Fri-Yay Kit-Together. I am so glad it's Friday. This has been a tough week. Actually, the last full week has been a bit tough. It wasn't meant to be. Last Friday, I was supposed to be going out of town to Temecula for my husband's birthday. And we did get to Temecula and we had a great time, but I wasn't able to post from where we ended up because we got actually we got kidnapped by their Christmas light parade in Old Town Temecula. And I don't know if you've been there or not, but there's no Wi-Fi whatsoever. And so I wasn't able to let you know that I couldn't be here for Fri-Yay Kit-Together, and I apologize for that. I appreciate your patience and for sticking with me. So this Friday, the reason I am so happy is because my husband actually had some severe pain on Monday, and I had to miss my Marvelous Monday as well because he ended up with what we thought was kidney stones, but it was actually a tumor on his kidney that bled internally. And so the hemorrhaging was very painful because it takes up space that's not meant to be there and or not meant to be used up. And he's been in the hospital until today. So yeah, shocking that I'm here, but I've actually taken a nap today. So I'm feeling back to my old self, and I'm hoping that he continues to heal. He's just resting right now, but we had a couple scares in the hospital, but everything's all worked out and he's doing better. So appreciate any prayers and thoughts and comfort. As you know, I've been posting a little bit on my Facebook page, and I appreciate all the prayers and all the reaching out. It means a lot to both of us. Okay, so for tonight, before I show you the kit that we're going to work together tonight, and it was meant for week before last or 3 weeks ago, I had technical difficulties. Still getting the hang of this Facebook Live thing. I just wanted to show you some sweet little stocking stuffers that I have for you. If you purchase $25 or more, that'd be like tonight's kit, which is only $19. It's the Christmas Whimsy Kit. So if you buy that and some adhesive of some sort, or you can buy one of my adhesive kits for $35. If you want any of those things, I'll post that on my store as well. I haven't done that yet. But if you want to add any of those things, anything over $25, I will send you the kit to make all these cute little stocking stuffers. So let me show them to you real quick. Okay, so this one is so sweet. I love this little peekaboo package. And it's got butter mints, but they taste just like the little red and white mints that you get during Christmas time. But because the wrapping was just so adorable, I guess I should show it to you instead of keeping it to myself. Anyway, what I would be doing is I'd be sending you the package. I'd be sending you the bow, all the little snowflakes, the little tag, and the embellishments. And you would just need the verse, and then you would need the snowflake and the ink. I can't stamp anything and send it to you, but I would be embossing. And I'm going to show you guys how to make this. Isn't it pretty? It's got some little snowflake embossing on it. So maybe this side's a little bit easier to see. That's sweet. So some 3D embossing. And then I just stamped over it. And then the buttermints, I'll send them to you as well so that you have a really beautiful stocking stuffer that you can just slip into right into somebody's stocking. Okay, there's this little box right here, which it doesn't have anything in it, but you could fit a couple of Ghirardelli. And again, I'd be sending you some treats. And so these two little milk chocolate caramels, it fit those just fine. And even a gift card inside. It's about the size of a gift card, so you could stick something in there. Again, I'd be sending you everything except for the ink that you would need for the verse, and you'd obviously need to have a verse, and the snowflake. So I'll show you how to make that as well. And then this one is super easy. The only thing that you would need, again, is a verse. You'd get the tag, you'd get everything, the little flowers, the ribbon to make your bow, this little gift pocket. I just put a couple of Burt's Bees chapsticks in it. Super cute, easy to stuff in someone's stocking. And of course, this was the paper pumpkin from the North Pole tags that I put on their add-on, which is the bag. Added a little bit of the paper that's inside the kits. It comes with it, and I just cut it down into little pieces to just add it. And as you can tell, I've got little treats in there. So you would get all 4 of these with a $25 purchase. So use the link on my Facebook page that I've given you and start shopping, and I will provide that to you. Okay, so the little kit that we're going to work on, I put this together and realized that I didn't have the volume on, so I deleted the video. So I've already put it together once, so I've hopefully worked through all my little glitches. But this is the Christmas Whimsy Kit, and it's got the cutest little elves. Hopefully you can see that. Aren't they adorable? Helping Santa. So these are cute little little Santa helpers, and they make cute little cards. So it's not too late to get that for any little last minute Christmas cards. Next week I'll do something other than Christmas so that we all have a chance to. Okay. So these are the 2 cute little cards. So you can see that they're super sweet. So I'll show you what the kit includes. Obviously, it's all inclusive, and I've got my D block, but the kit comes with a block that you would use. So I'm using my D block just because it's a little deeper, and I don't end up getting the sides of my thumbs dirty. So, but it's really nice because you don't have to buy anything for these kits. Everything's already been provided. Okay. So for the first card, we're going to do let's see, get them both. Okay, this card gets this cute little elf. This embellishments, you can see that they've got stars and snowflakes. So that's nice. They've got the glue dots, the dimensionals, and they've got this gold cord. And then they've got these cute little tags for the sentiments. So this one goes with this. And you can see they give you so many extras. And this one goes with this one. So we'll put those together. Everything's sticking together here. And this is a cute little card kit that gives you 8 cards, and it's only $19. And you get the privilege of saying that you handmade them. Okay. And I think that's it. All right. Oh, the envelopes. Aren't these envelopes gorgeous? So they've got all this gold around all the edges. So it makes for a really beautiful card. Okay. All right, let me put this one aside and let's do this one first. All right, the first one we're going to do is we're going to do snowflakes. And we're going to snowflake the background. All right, so we have Night of Navy is the Stampin' Spot that you get with it. I'll just put this down so I'm not having to and I am stamping off the side. So I like to do that when I am making these cute little cards, just so that it doesn't look like I've stopped at the edge. Okay. And then I need to add my little cuties. All right, so the first one is this little guy. And it looks like it just needs 2. And this little guy. Okay. I hope you guys all had a good week. Do you guys have your Christmas shopping done? I know that I do not. We were waiting on a gift exchange, but there's too many unknowns that we've got, so we're not going to do a gift exchange, so that helps me kind of know what I need to do. Most likely, most of my gifts will be handmade. Okay, so now I need this cute little tag done with the Merriest Christmas to You. Okay, kitty hair everywhere. I don't know about you, but when you've got kitties, it seems like their hair gets on everything. And they just blithely go on like nothing's happened. Okay. Very cute. Alright, so I'm going to use this little string, and I just needed 3 inches, so I cut a little bit more because I feel like 3 inches was not quite enough, and I'm just threading it underneath. And I'm going to make a square knot, just because this cord doesn't necessarily like to stay tied very easily. So I think a square knot is probably the best bet. I have to tell you, I'm so happy to have my husband home. I have been trying to work and go to the hospital, which, as many of you know, it can be very wearing on the soul. Okay, so this needs a couple of dimensionals as well. It's made for a very long week, yet it feels like it flew by. I didn't get nearly as much done as I needed to for my Christmas prep, or for work for that matter. But we never know what life's going to throw at us, do we? Okay, so I'm going to just stick a bunch of snowflakes. Sounds like they want us to put 5 of them. They're sweet little iridescent snowflakes. Okay, and this card is done. Hopefully you can see the sweet little snowflakes winking in the sky, and the gold around the little tag. It's very cute. Okay. And along with the really pretty gold-edged envelopes, just makes for a very beautiful card. Very easy to send out. Okay. And then we'll do the other card. All right. So, oops, before I do this, it looks like I need to be using the stars stamp set and put stars behind the tree. Go ahead and fold this. All right, very cute. Let's clean this off. And then I believe I'm going to need Season's Greetings. All right. These kits are so easy. It doesn't take a lot to be crafty. If you're interested in these kits. I love that they're easy enough for beginners or children, if you have grandchildren that like making things. Okay, so now we need to put some dimensionals on the back of this little cutie. I love her little skirt and her little hat. And before I do this, they want me to add the star to her hand. Let me make sure I've got this right. There we go. Then I can finish putting dimensionals on. All right. All right, and I'm going to position her so she's close to the tree in hopes that she doesn't fall over. And then I need, so it's just a reminder, you only need a pair of scissors. And as I said, I'm using the D block. So that's a good purchase if you're enjoying these kits, because the D block is just thicker and it just kind of holds, it's got this little indentation that you can use your fingers on. Okay, so I need 8 inches. Now when I've got these little tiny twine can't think of the word. Anyway, these little tubes of twine, I will use my scissors and I will cut a slit, and then I find that the twine fits right in there and it stays put. So it doesn't unravel and it makes it a lot easier. Okay, so on the back of this, I need to add a couple of glue dots. And those glue dots are supposed to hold the twine. So let me see if I can straighten it out. There we go. Let's see if I can get it to. And then add a couple of dimensionals. And I think that I'm just going to trim this end. I was a little frayed. And add my little greeting. Okay, and then add some stars. So I'm just going to add some of these iridescent stars. Really pretty. You can just add them any old wherever makes sense to you. And we're all done. So you can see the gold foil. They have the little ornaments, and we've got this little gold foil star, and it matches the gold foil edging on your envelope. So very pretty, cute little card. Alrighty. Well, that's all I have for you tonight. I'm just hoping you enjoy the rest of your evening and you enjoy your family as you get everything worked out for Christmas. Again, thank you so much for the prayers for my husband. I really appreciated that. I know that he's appreciating it as well, and he's definitely looking better. He was not a happy camper for a while there, and a lot of pain. So prayers definitely helped. All right. Have a great weekend, and I'll see you Monday for my Marvelous Monday, where I show you how to make these goodies. So be sure to join me. And if you purchase $25 or more from my store, then I'll send you this kit to make these really adorable little stocking stuffers for free. All right. Have a great weekend.